It's like that.
What's going on YouTube? It's Arihi TV here. Today I'm back at the Great Escape, this time for Fright Fest. And this time it's actually pretty rare for me to come during and around the evening time because practically all season Great Escape doesn't open during the evening times except during like 4th of July weekend and Fright Fest. And from the looks of it, Steamin Demon is running right now, crossing its vertical loop. Don't hear much screaming on it, and I think it might be a short wait, I don't know. Adirondack Outlaw might be a long wait though, I don't know, but we'll see. But anyways, we're here for Fright Fest today, let's go have some fun. Just made it to the park now, and at the entrance it shows the Great Escape with the Fright Fest logo attached to it with some fire and with the fountain. So that's really cool to see. Wow. Great theming already for Great Escape. And that's pretty cool for the entrance too. Well, that is a huge shame for tonight, and for the looks of it, I think it's going to be closed for the whole entire day. So, I see nobody in the station whatsoever, just the lights on towards like the line queue, but nothing has ever been happening today at Flashback, so if I had to guess, it's probably down for the whole entire night. That is a big shame, because that's an elite Vekoma boomerang for sure. Alright, first attraction is going to be Blizzard. Can't wait for this. Alright guys, just got off Blizzard, and I gotta tell you, Blizzard was unbelievable. Definitely one of the best indoor scramblers I've ever done for sure. Future Den of the Bobcat. I think this is giving us a clue that that's where Bobcat's going to be, where the former Alpine bobsled was. So right now, this is the court station for Alpine bobsled, and I gotta say, that's actually cool that they still kept that. So I think what they mean by future den of the Bobcat is they're going to keep the station exactly as when it was Alpine bobsled, but just adding Bobcat's trains to it. And the gravity group, of course. So, Raging River, of course, is closed because that's done for the season. And that's, obviously, it's too cold for this. This is like 48 degrees right now in Queensbury. And I'm really liking the theme that they have for Fright Fest right now with all the fog. Pretty cool. Oh wow, look at that. That's where the fog is starting. Oh, I see part of bobsled's track a little bit, so they haven't taken that part down yet, but wow. Right now, guys, I am pretty disappointed. When I got to Comet, heard riders riding it, but then, once I was about to ride it, closed down due to something with the lift hill or something, I think, and I really hope Comet isn't closed for the rest of the night, because that's one of the reasons why I'm here tonight, is to ride a night ride on Comet and Adirondack Outlaw. But I really hope it's going to be open for the rest of the night, but God, let's pray. Right now, I'm still in the fest area, and from the looks of it, not very many crowds tonight, so Pandemonium looks like it's a walk-on based on what I've seen with the line queue. I really like the lighting package. I think it's similar to Cyborg's lighting package at New England, but I think Cyborg's is more of like a red kind of color. I haven't ridden Cyborg in quite a while actually, so I need to rewrite it for sure to talk about the light package. I did end up buying one of the haunted attraction passes tonight, so I might do Nightmare. Alright, so this is Cinderella's castle right now. And it shows a skull taking over. And got some fire right on the water. Was not expecting to see this. That's incredible. Wow. About to do Steamin Demon, and it's one of the only major coasters open, so let's see if I get my next nap today. Alright guys, just got off Steamin Demon, and I gotta say I got front row, and I did the trick of how to ride arrows properly. You have to make sure you keep your head away from the restraints, so that way you don't have to get a headbang. And I'll say, it worked this time. It is jarring for sure, but not as bad as people claim it out to be. I actually don't mind it as much, and the vertical loop was very forceful for that arrow. That actually gets me every time. Guys, I just did my first ever night ride on Adirondack Outlaw. This is by far one of the best night rides I've ever had in my life. I kid you not. The light package is phenomenal. I was swinging like crazy. Strong positive G's. Like that one point when I was like going upside down, I was like hanging for about a good like 7 seconds. That was speechless. Alright, I decided to do one of the haunts for tonight. I only have time for one, so I decided I'm going to do Nightmare on Crocodile Canyon, and it's so cool they still have that same building to this day when they had the original coaster until the end of the 2006 season. Wow guys, this time Nightmare was really good. So many things I was not expecting, and it was so cool that they still use that same building to this day when it was the original Nightmare roller coaster back until the end of the 2006 season. So, I gotta say, towards the end, a guy with a chainsaw tried to chase me, so that was pretty cool. I really like the theming that they had to it and everything like that, and it's always a good one in my eyes. So I did hear that Comet is most likely going to be closed for the rest of the night, and obviously Flashback is closed. I think it's actually because there's something wrong with the cable, unfortunately. But as I'm right next to Canyon Blaster right now, there's some excellent theming right now. We got a skeleton and a dead horse, pretty much. A skeletal horsey.
The attendant will unlock your restraint and give you right down the line. Enjoy the ride and the rest of your day here at the Great Escape, Blackwater Kingdom.
Thank you guys for getting back. Have a great night.
Alright folks, after I went through Nightmare, I did my last ride on Adirondack Outlaw, so I did 2 rides in total on that for today. And I gotta say, Adirondack Outlaw at night is no freaking joke. That is probably still my favorite fly ride to this day. Despite Mountain Monster, though, is really up there. They're both really neck and neck for my favorite fly rides for sure, but that thing was wild. I'm still speechless right now after that last night ride I had. Unbelievable. Alright, so we're about to leave the park now because it's closed for the night. It was open from 5 to 10 p.m. tonight. And last year, I don't even think Greyscape was open at all during Fright Fest on Fridays. I think it was due to like staffing wise maybe, but they have Fridays now, which was really cool this time. So checking out what they got. That's a really cool Six Flags Fright Fest shirt. Nice. Kind of like a circus kind of theming. Got an ugly clown. That's nice. Fright Fest. I've seen these before. Ooh, Adirondack Outlaw hat. That's nice.
Buy all of our
I'm really liking the merch. And Looney Tunes is on there.
I'm not buying anything.
They also got the Storytown USA poster, which is nice, and coaster dynamics of the Comet, which unfortunately closed on me for the whole entire time today. Was really looking forward for my night rides on it, but did not happen. Huge rip. I forgot to mention about my ride on Canyon Blaster. I gotta say, Canyon Blaster was even worse than I remember, because all the other years, I didn't mind Canyon Blaster, and I felt like it got way too much hate in the coaster community. But now I can see where they're coming from, because when I was in the Helix section, whatever, like, the metal that's part of the restraints, it's either, like, shin guards or something, the restraints just suck to the point where, like, even the metal part of the restraints just, like, it was, like, really pressing on my legs when I was in the bottom of the Helix section, and it was not pleasant at all. And not to mention, even one part of the ride, even, like, slammed my back, and ouch. Definitely one of the worst coasters I've ridden now, and it's now definitely the worst coaster I've ridden at Great Escape. Because I don't even think Steamin Demon's that bad. You just need to know how to ride aero loopers correctly. Like I mentioned, where you have to, like, take out your head away from the over-the-shoulder restraints, so that way you can prevent yourself from getting a headbang. Steamin Demon was very jarring, but I actually didn't mind it. I'm going to end it right here, folks, so thank you very much for watching, and stay tuned for more vlogs coming soon. Peace out.